ollaan teknisesti lääkäreitä ja tätä sosiaalista puolta kannattaa ehkä vähän.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir, I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
Vähän taitaa.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Goodbye, Mr.
Tänne kanssa voi käydä kauppaakin, se on tosi älykästä ja viisasta ja eettistä. Tänne tulee aika paljon ihmisiä, sitten ne kuolee ja sitten niillä on oma no. Tarvitsee rahaa.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Tää on vähän tällainen uptight kaveri. Tällä ei ollut mitään.
Thank you for your time.
Tää pitää kurissa yhtä semmoista kaveria, joka vähän silleen tekee.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
Erinäköisiä.
Tell me, Thoreau, what's the real cause of your dislike for Dr. Ackroyd?
He refuses to admit that your blood transfusion technique is the only way to save Mr. Fiddick. I'm convinced we must use it.
What Dr. Ackroyd really said is that you lack the skill to perform this operation efficiently. Is there anything you have to say about this?
It's a false conceit. Dr. Ackroyd secretly envies your reputation. His jealousy blinds him. I'm not the real target here.
Toi on hauska toi niinku siis... Tää kaikki
Goodbye,
voi aina
Dr.
vaan
Strickland.
siihen, että se ihailee tätä. Nyt on kehittänyt semmosen tekniikan ennen kuin siitä tuli vampyyri. Tää kaiken sen. Että toi tyyppi on tommonen ja se tyyppi.
This hospital seems to be falling apart.
Sweet girl.
But in the circumstances,
Että
I'm
tavallaan se ei niinku ymmärrä, että jos joku kritisoi sitä, niin että se kritisoi niinku sitä, vaan se katsoo, että se kritisoi tätä mun hahmoa. Se on vähän liittynyt kaveri toisin sanoen. Tää on mielenkiintoinen. Tää on ihan
Good
sekasin.
evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Tää luulee olevansa vampyyri, mikä on tietenkin täysin naurettava.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr.
Tähän
L?
toiseen potilaaseen.
Why him?
I'm not sure, doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else?
Tietysti oo siis.
I'm not that cruel, doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Pakoilee ja miten se selvittää. Hän on keksinyt, siinä on varmaan joku mekaaninen.
I wish I could be sick again. Blood boil with the fever.
The pain. It's here again.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Perässä tässä tajusin. Pakoilee sitä, niin sit pitäisi...
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Tapahtuvan mitään. Vakoilee Helmaa paitsi me. Se olisi meta. Tää peli laskee sen ratkaisuksi.
You are going to reveal all your secrets to me, even the darkest thoughts in your heart.
My blood and soul. They belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This
I
dead
have
flesh
wasted
needs
too
it.
much energy
Oh,
for so
please
little
spare
result.
me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Avaava mitään, noilla on tällainen erittäin omituinen suhde noilla.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Joo, tää hankkii lisätuloja sillä, että jos oot tarpeeksi porho, niin no, se on sairaana.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some
sillä,
illness,
että
Dr.
se
Reed.
tää piiloon
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
paikkoja, että
Thank you, Dr.
rikkaat
Reed.
ihmiset rahaa vastaan pääsee hoitoon. Se on siis toisin sanoen
Goodbye,
yksityistänyt
Nurse Hawkins.
sairaanhoidon sairaalan sisällä, joka on kai vapaaehtoinen sairaala. Tää on erittäin finansiaalisesti erikoinen rakennelma. Sekin oli jo päässyt vähän huonoon kuntoon. Mä en ollut käynyt tarpeeksi monta kertaa juttelee sillä.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
No, pitäisi olla ihan hyvässä kun.
I've read your son's medical report, Beatrice. It's not the flu or anything life-threatening. What has you so worried?
He was at death's door when he was brought here. I just want him to be better as soon as possible.
He's not out of the woods yet, you know. He might need to stay here longer than expected.
Take care of him then, Dr. Reed. People here only seem to focus on contagious patients. I worry my poor Mortimer will be neglected.
Helvetisti pippalee. Rahaa.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Varakas sillä on varaa. Tää olla vähän. Ovat olleet
Good evening,
pojat.
Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Aina. Mutta ei tästä ihan hirveästi irtoa.
Your medical report says you're not affected by the Spanish flu. What do you think of that, Mortimer?
Does it make me happy? Not in the slightest. If it was up to me, I would have left this place long ago. I know I don't belong here.
And why do you think you don't belong here?
I know the staff have more important things to do than look after me. There's plenty of patients here who need their attention.
Mä kyllä aina pitänyt auttaakin, ettei se on täysin terve kyllä.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
I have to go now, sir.
Joo, nääkin voi
But
kaikki
don't
vaan syödä
hesitate to
koko
contact
ajan.
me if you need any help.
I'm all right.
Tää on vähän vaikeampi, kun tässä on toinen huone. Se on tänne. Täällä on ainakin semmonen hyvä paikka syödä. Näyttää meidän puuseppä. Tai sit se puuseppään syö ensin. Ja sit se ei oo kattomassa ratkaisu. Ja vaan silleen, että on kävelemässä jossain muualla.
Disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
käypä sen kastelemassa kukat. On tässä pelissä aika vaikea semmonen.
Done.
Tää on veden löytäminen täällä on. Done.